Hello, Magic Casters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 59th episode of our second level spell series. Today, we're looking at one I have mixed feelings about. So I'm really hoping you can tell me up above in that little kind of eye icon whether or not you'd take this spell. Personally, I probably wouldn't, but this seems like it's very campaign kind of dependent. So today we're talking about protection from poison. This spell is usable by the Cleric, Druid, Paladin, Ranger, and the Artificer, and it is found in the Classic Player's Handbook. So everyone should have access to it, and it pretty much does what it means to do. In any case, let's check out its mechanics so we can better flesh out this spell. So the effect at a glance is as followed. You neutralize one poison that you know is present or one at random. The target has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and has resistance to poison damage for the duration. The cast time is 1 action, the range is touch, the duration is an hour. This is not concentration, which is great. The components are verbal and somatic, and the school's Abjuration, which all makes sense. Now, let's check out the full description here and talk about it a little bit. You touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison affects the target, you neutralize one poison that you know is present, or you neutralize one at random. For the duration, the target has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and it has resistance to poison damage. So, once again, not terrible, but very circumstantial. There's a lot of things at early level that deal poison damage, and there's a lot of ways to get poisoned in 5e. So I suppose at early levels, this is going to be quite useful. If you're curious about the poison conditions, by the way, it just means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, which is pretty bad to be fair, but yeah, I don't know. So it might be worth having this if you're in kind of a more survival themed campaign, or if you're making a character that's kind of meant to be more of a support type character. Then I could see this spell being fairly useful, at least being a solid choice. In any case, so it does a couple different things, neutralizes a poison, and then gives you advantage on poison saving throws and resistance to poison damage outright for an hour, which is pretty dang great. Now let's take a look at some alternative uses here. So one of the better ones is using it to protect a important figure who you feel like might have an assassination attempt on their life in the near future. A lot of assassins use poison, so if you're charged with this kind of task, you might want to make sure you have this spell handy. Outside of that, if you want to be a traveling medic, doctor, what have you, this is certainly something to have in your arsenal. Once again, this is kind of if you're making that more support-themed character. And this is a great spell in terms of prep, if you have enough time to gather information on the kind of enemy you're going to be facing, and if you know for a fact they're going to be dealing a lot of poison damage, then this is a great way of hedging your bets. That being said, if you have any alternative uses, ideas, thoughts, comments, concerns, please put it down beneath in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, happy casting, everyone.